It's moving. It's Young People Nation.
Welcome to Young People Nation. Listen to us weekly as we commit to bring transparency, healing, and truth to the everyday situations in life that might bring you down. Join us for your weekly dose of inspiration. Thank you for listening to Young People Nation. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss an episode. And now, here's your host, Eugene and Donna Perry.
Let's go. Christ is the foundation. Know his word gon' lead us. Know I'm already going. Taking steps I believe in. Giving guidance to the youth. Giving guidance to the lost. Giving the world to the project.
Wow, baby, 2026.
Wow.
Yes, God has blessed us to see another year.
Oh, yeah. I tell you, it's a big meaning. You see one year, you see them all. That's not true.
That's true. And every year is different.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, and so we're again grateful to God. We're grateful for Him trusting us to be the stewards over this podcast. We're so thankful for our audience, our supporters, and I'm just grateful.
I just got one question about all that now.
What?
Why come all the years be going by? You look younger.
The Lord is with me, and I have a wonderful husband.
Okay, but I'm with you, but I keep getting...
No, I said the Lord is with me.
Okay, all right.
And I have a wonderful husband that supports me operating in my purpose from God.
Well, put a word in, less great for
now
me.
you are...
Less great for me.
Let me tell you something. You look amazing.
Okay.
Amazing. And I'm grateful for you.
Well, thank you, dear.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, my parents, for listening.
All right.
Okay, so, here we go. 2026 is here.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want, we were talking and the benefits of gratitude, of being grateful for mental health. Sometimes I know one thing I've always loved about you and your direction for our family is you have vision for us to be ahead of the game and to be in a place so that we can just relax. So, but I know, like for you talk about different things you wish you would have done earlier. However, I always encourage you that, you've done an amazing job with the help of God. And we're grateful, me and our daughters and our little Peyton, we're grateful for you and your leadership for our family. So the gratitude of in our mental health, just thinking to be grateful. How powerful is that?
It can be. It can be real powerful. And a lot of people wish that they had the foresight to see the future before it comes.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
What about setting those boundaries for peace? We could look back in 2025. We and some prior years learning what boundaries mean. And me and you were talking this morning on our way to the recording on just being at peace with things and just letting it go, So I know peace is huge for me. It's huge for me as well. I don't like confusion. Anytime I see it, it's like it's got to go. Okay.
Well, people don't realize that it's easier, it's hard, but it can be easy to let go instead of the situation let you go. Because the situation let you go, it often is not in your favor.
Oh, say that again. Now you said something. Whoa, you got to dial that right on back. You said the situation lets you go. Say, come on.
Well, when the situation lets you go, it's already you on terminal support there a little bit.
Okay.
Because when the situation lets you go, the IRS is already at the door, or any other inconvenience of financial wise and health wise, you already on the other side of the situation. But when you are able to let it go yourself, you have the hope of correction. not the rod, but the hope of correction.
That's good. That is very good. I never thought of it that way. That is good.
Yeah, you get burnt a couple times, you'll see.
You'll let go, right?
You let go real quick.
Like that stove hot.
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
Oh, I got burnt. I still got some burn marks on there right now.
Yeah, and life can be like that. And that's where we do have to set proper boundaries. Shout out to Counselor Tiffany Hodge and Dr. Austin, Natalie Bryant. These are some people that we just happen to, speak with, and they talked about boundaries, and when you learn about that word boundaries, you have to be very self-aware of your space and what works for you.
Well, they give you castor oil, it's horrible going down, but it's healthy for you.
Clean it all out.
Clean all the crap out because you are trying to hang on to it, whether it be a relationship, a situation, or the reality of where you are now. Okay.
What about, and we're, this is kind of a reflection from 2025.
Okay.
And focusing on, and we're going to talk about this word that I talked to a wonderful counselor about toxic positivity. But I want to ask this first. Watching what we embrace mentally, we choose what we choose to listen to, what we choose to look at, what we choose to talk about. So making those healthy choices of who and what we embrace mentally, that's so vital, because what I'm learning, and I say I'm learning, is there are certain people I'm not graced for, and that's okay. You understand? That doesn't make them bad or me bad. It's just I don't have it for perhaps what they need. Also, there's certain things I can't listen to and look at. That's my own personal conviction. It doesn't mean it's someone else's. So the individuality of understanding, I have to watch out with what works for me versus, like, for you, you're a whore. Milt, you are so whore. Even though you're retired, but it's so engraved in you. A lot of things don't bother you that I know bother me.
You are too kind. You are too kind. You pick your words very carefully.
Yes.
But in my world,
yes,
it is blunt and quick and direct. You went around the bush and let people off nice and gentle with a pillow, where I would just push you off the cliff and wherever you hit, that's it.
Oh Lord,
because
I'm still praying, God.
Well, the whole part of the matter is, whatever path, right or wrong, that you follow, what your heart wanted, your behind couldn't handle. Because you saw the flamboyantness, you saw the how you say it, the catalytic influence of that person talking, and all the while it was a knife being pushed in your back, and therefore when they put the knife out, you were standing there with your underwear because they took everything and left you nothing. And therefore, you did not have the grace of bowing out. It was just the idiot sign before you. And then you are left to pick up the aftermath. And then you also, if you are of religious matter, that big sign of forgiveness. And if you don't forgive, it's like a bitter pill that burns the inside of your gut and destroys you from the inside. Because forgiveness is really for you to let go of the situation. And because you didn't, your very words, your very circumstances, what the world calls karma, you often play havoc with you, just like the porch pirates taking packages off the porch, and then it blow up in your face. every situation, it blows up in your face, and you be like, almost about to curse. I can't believe you done that. Well, I've been taking it from you for the last 30 years. You finally woke up and saw me take it, and now you're in disbelief.
Wow.
Yep.
That is a huge breakdown of so you still, and unfortunately, even after all that,
you want to give them another chance. Yeah.
You don't set healthy boundaries.
They didn't mean to do it.
And so that's where, to me, seek God, get some counseling, because people are who they are, and that's how they are. And it's not up to us to try to fix no one. However, but just for self, I just recognize a lot of things about life in general in 2025. And so not carrying unnecessary things in 2026 that's not for where God is taking me. And mentally, it plays a role with you to be aware of, okay, God, is this you or is this me? And I like one thing you said when we were talking about prayer and how your voice and the Holy Spirit voice is so close. You really got to, and it depends on your relationship with God. And I know we're kind of going off the topic.
Your desire of wanting it to happen.
Okay.
You are so thirsty that you want it to happen so much, you create your own universe.
Okay.
But let me bring you to reality. No is not a bad word.
No, it's not.
It's two letters, often spoken, but never want to be accepted. But it will save you. It will keep you. It will direct you, and it will make you have balance.
Okay.
No is not a bad word, because when you add 1 + 1, it's always 2. It ain't 3, 4, or carry the 5. No. It may sting a little. It may sting a lot, but it's gonna sting. And it can save you.
I want to bring up this term here. I was talking to a good friend of mine who's a counselor, and it was
watch out.
It was I have a couple of them. I keep my circle with wise people.
But let me hold my shield up right quick. Is it coming? Is it coming with my shield up?
No, you
my
good.
My force shield up.
You good.
Okay.
The word toxic positivity, the term, that's a term. The definition, by definition, is the belief that people should always maintain a positive mindset, no matter how difficult or painful their situation is, and the dismissal or invalidation of any emotions that are not positive. Now, the danger of not being real with your emotions. Now, we talked about this when we was talking about our topics of discussion, and I really love how you broke down you as a military man, how you all are trained rather to have that mindset. And you shared how it can spill over into your personal life. For me, I've never been in the military, and that lets you know about life being perspective based. You're always saying that I'm okay, I'm good, I'm doing great. However, what if there's no difference in that and a person whose blood pressure is at over 180 or 200, and they're threatening a heart attack, and they keep working, saying, no, I'm fine, I'm gonna keep working. And then bam, they have a heart attack. It could be fatal. It could be that you get to the hospital. However, not dealing with your true emotions. And you don't stay there. We've talked about that in 2025. You recognize that right now, this is where I am at. I know I need some help. But if you never acknowledge that, that can be very dangerous for you and the people that you live with, that you work with, that you're around.
Well, as I try to explain myself, as plainly if I could, military and civilian is two different animals.
Mm-hmm.
And always from basic training, we are trained to succeed, no matter what the outcome is.
Mm-hmm.
And you lose yourself for the mission.
Mm-hmm.
You lose yourself for the victory. And whatever hardship you have to go through, you're willing to sacrifice to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's the Marines, Air Force, Army, Navy, Coast Guard, whatever branch you in, you are trained to succeed. Failure is not an option. Mm-hmm. It's everything but no.
Okay.
And so it bleeds over into your family. Mm-hmm. It bleeds over to the way you think and do. Because that's like you told me that day, why you got my kids in the front leaning rest in the push-up position? Ooh. And that was the military side bleeding off to the family side. Mm. And therefore, a military person never comes out of that background. Mm-hmm. And it's difficult.
Okay.
It's difficult to adjust. Mm-hmm. I realized what you were saying about the professional side and what you were saying and all like that, but it's different. Mm-hmm. 24 years, 30 years, whatever time you are in the service, you are trained to succeed.
Okay.
Everything but no. Okay. Everything but negativeness. Everything but failure. And therefore, when you put that, it's hard to get out of that mode. Mm-hmm. It's hard to adjust to, well, God has a sense of humor with me. He gave me, I grew up without no sisters, mm-hmm. even though I found out later I had a sister.
Mm-hmm. But, hey, Joyce.
but in the other part, he gave me all women, mm-hmm. all daughters, mm-hmm. and a wife in the family. Mm-hmm. So here I am. I know everything to deal with young men, but I know nothing about dealing with young girls. Mm-hmm. The emotions, the growing up, the adjustments, and all, mm-hmm. and to add insult to injury and funniness. And I remember that time in our marriage counseling, little get together with other groups at one time. They asked you, what was your wife's size in clothes? Mm-hmm. What size shoes she wear? I said, oh my God, I have no idea. Mm-hmm. I know what my size is, and I know women's size. I had the common sense to know that women's size and male size were different. And I said, well, I know she don't wear no size 14. I was like, I said, oh my God, what I'm gonna say? Because if I say the wrong thing, my wife is gonna kill me, and I ain't gonna have nowhere to sleep tonight. If I say,
I was not like that.
Well, you're not like that, but my answer had to be so insensitive and so
sensitive or not insensitive.
Well, it had to be insensitive to the point where, one, I have confidence in what I'm saying, but also I had to be sensitive to the point of what could I say that would not offend you?
Okay, so that's being sensitive.
Yeah. Because if you were still there and say, yeah, my husband got underwear with holes in it. Okay, I would not be offended. But if I said my wife had got underwear with holes in it, she would be offended.
Because it's not true.
Yeah, it's not true. See what I mean?
But okay. So let me ask you this. So with because we've got to close. With the toxic the term toxic positivity. If I had not brought awareness to you saying, hey, that's not cool for the children to be in a front lean and rest.
I would have no idea.
Exactly. So bringing, making you aware of it, that helped because you didn't do it no more.
Well, you brought me to the world reality that I'm not Sergeant Perry when I come home.
That's right. You are a husband and dad.
That's right.
And so
and faithful husband.
Right.
Put it in there.
Yes. Yep. And so it is okay. I want the audience to understand it is okay to say, hey, it's a song, a worship singer. It'll come to me.
You're okay, not to be okay.
It's okay to not be okay. Mm. And so, we don't stay there. We go get some help, and it's okay to cry. It's okay to have emotions. You're hurt. That's if somebody take a hammer and hit you on the fingers, you'd be like, oh, that don't bother me. You're gonna be screaming, because it hurts, And so we have to make sure we're creating safe spaces and be a safe space, or find a safe space where you can say, hey, this is what's going on with me. Like I have I have quite a few good sisters and brothers in the Lord that they're like, hey, this is what's going on with me. And so they don't have to tell me that don't go tell nobody, because I'm not going to. You understand?
Well, that's a subject all to itself, because you have brought me to the point where I was able to express my emotions, but it took years, because, as you know, when we first started out and things like that, I couldn't cry. Mm-hmm. I tried to. I actually hit my hand with a hammer, and I couldn't cry.
See,
I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
That's not good. But and that's another podcast. But I want to say, after learning you, and thank you for being transparent. And I'm grateful that I was a safe space for you. That you had this wall that you had built up even as a young man, even prior to meeting me, that you was kind of hood before you went in the military. Failure was not an option.
Nope.
And so correct, that was you.
Yeah.
And so, but we're grateful for 2026. We're excited about where God is going to take us. We're grateful for who God bring in our life, and we're going to move forward in Jesus' name, right?
Amen.
Okay, so we never know who is listening to this, because there are resources out there. There's a 988 hotline. There's a text 741-741. That's free 24/7 service. There's the NAMI. That's the National Alliance on Mental Illness. You can go to their website and click on the state that you live in. There is a Veterans Crisis line. That number is 1-800-273-8255. There's a National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. That number is 1-800-273-8255 as well. So the Veterans and the National Suicide Prevention Line is the same. And if nothing else, please call 911 and do not suffer in silence. Mr. Perry.
In life, it can be very messy. And I remember growing up, I prayed to God to take me out of this mess. Mm. I counted to 10. And if I counted to 10, I discovered I was still there. Mm. God leaves you in the trauma so that you are the call to be the shining star, to guide others out of the hurt through vision, strength, and forgiveness. This has been Young People Nation, and remember, there's always hope.
Christ is the foundation. Know His word gon' lead us. Know I'm already going. Take Taking steps I believe in, giving guidance to the youth, giving guidance to the lost, give the world to the project, lead them back to the cross. He the #1 prospect, he the top boss. I was broke, I was empty, he the one that paid the cost. Really thought that I was cool, there was nothing like the savior. Now it's time for the truth, the whole world been waiting. It's Young People Nation, 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 it's Young People Nation. The whole world been waiting. Whatever you going through, I know what he gonna do. Don't matter the circumstance, we going back to the root. Keep going, let that seed keep growing. You need peace and we know it. Now it's time to live holy. Young People Nation, you know what time it is. Young People Nation, get ready, the time is here. Get ready, we vibing here. We about to let God in here. Young People Nation, it's Young People Nation. Yeah, do it for the heavens, you know where we going. Influenced by his love, you know we gotta show it. It's time to put the youth onto what God is doing. Cause I can tell you now, right now, that God is moving. It's Young People Nation.